Hey guys, so I have a story that I wanted to tell you about. Actually, maybe some people could learn from this story. I don't really know.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.
Let me tell ya. So this happened a few years ago. I was going on vacation, right? And I decided to get a wax for the first time. So honestly, was it the first time? I want to say it was the first time. Maybe it was the second time because I didn't really know. I didn't really do my research, but I just heard, oh, waxes is better, especially you going on vacation, get a wax, whatever. So I feel like I had got a bikini wax before this time, and then this time I was actually going for a Brazilian wax or whatever. So I was about to go to Mexico. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a wax, blah, blah. So I actually got waxed the day I was leaving. So like literally before I got on the flight, I went and got a wax or whatever. And it's weird, it was like this, the place looked like very clean, like it was a lot of good reviews on it. Like I always like check on my reviews, look on like Groupon, whatever the case is. So I found a Groupon for it, and it was like a sugar scrub wax or sugar something, I remember. And it was a new shop they just opened, and I'm just like, okay, cool, my first time, whatever. So I go there. The lady asks like, oh, have you ever had a wax before? No, it's my first time, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, this way is very effective, like just basically giving me the rundown and the history of the sugar wax or whatever. So I like to think that I have like sensitive skin, so I'm like very iffy about certain things or whatever. So I let her know that or whatever, let her know my history, things I've experienced, whatever. So basically like my whole life, like I've either use like razors or Nair. So this is like literally like one of, besides the bikini wax that I had got, which was just like boom boom, and that was it. This was the first time like I really was gonna get a wax, a real wax, like full on like wax, So I got the wax done, everything was fine. It wasn't really like nothing serious, like yeah, it hurt, but it wasn't like crazy. What happened? Alright, so mind you, I'm Russian, so I'm just like boom, 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 get it done, boom, we gotta go, we got a flight to catch, whatever the case is, right? So now, literally like a few hours later, not even, I think it was maybe like an hour later, I was in the airport, I went to the bathroom. I'm like, I feel like mad uncomfortable, whatever. So I go to the bathroom, and I look like at myself, and I see like my skin is just like raw. And it's just like very weird and like surprising. Like I was just like really scared. And it's not like raw to the point where it's just like, oh my god, your skin disappeared, like it's just red. Like it was literally like bumps, like a lot of bumps all over the place, and like it was like really, really red. It wasn't like raw, like I'm just being dramatic. It wasn't like raw to the point where like I was bleeding and but it was just like really red, and it was my skin was inflamed. And there was like a lot of bumps all over, and it wasn't like just on my private areas, it was like also on my legs, like my thighs or whatever, like wherever the wax touched or around the area, like it was just like really bad. So I was just like scared, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be going away, like what the hell is going on? And I feel like when I got on the plane, as like time went on, it just got worse. So I tried to get like some coconut oil or something to put it on, and it really like didn't make a difference, like to the point where I was like really walking weird because I didn't want my legs to rub against each other, to touch each other, because that's how like bad it like burned. Like it was just so bad. So when I got to Mexico, like I literally could not do nothing. Like it was like I tried to make the best of the trip, but it was like a really bad trip, because like literally I couldn't wear any bikinis, I couldn't do really anything. I couldn't get in pool water with chlorine, I couldn't get in beach water because of salt. Like I was just like really scared, and I didn't even try it to see if it was gonna burn in the water, because I was just so scared that it was gonna burn. So I didn't even attempt to get in the water. So like I was just like really I just had like, I didn't have a bad time, but it wasn't a good time, a good trip at all. So like literally since then, I've been like so scared to get another wax. I want to try it again, but I have been doing my research on it, And my best friend actually told me about this place, so I want to try it again to see how that works out. But literally, like, it lasted, I think I was on vacation for like 3 or 4 days, and then when I got home, it was still there. It was starting to heal, but it was still there, and it didn't like fully heal until about, I would say it took like 6-7 days to like really, like, okay, like I'm not in pain anymore, like, okay, this is fine, or whatever the case is. Yeah, it was just so bad. But I'm definitely gonna try it again. I'm just gonna continue to do some research. It was just so bad, like my first wax experience. You gotta be careful what y'all putting on your skin, especially these places, even if they're new places, like, and they're so clean and this, that. Just certain things, like, you don't know what your skin is gonna reject. The same thing with piercings and tattoos. Like, you don't know what your skin is gonna reject, what it's not gonna like, what it's not gonna agree with. So just be careful, make sure y'all doing y'all research, and that's really it. Just a short little story time for you guys. Alright, so I'll check you guys in the next video. Later.